Good afternoon, everyone. Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading with the nightly market update for Wednesday, July the 6th. So, welcome to Wednesday midweek shuffle. FOMC day today. We had Fed minutes or FOMC minutes released today, and I've got the ES up here. We'll talk about that and kind of try to figure out where this market's going to go and how to play it, because it's a tricky market, and it's been that way all year. But I think we were kind of doing the same lather, rinse, repeat thing over and over and over, and a lot of things are going to change in the next couple of weeks. So let's jump in and get started. Okay, so up here, let me move this over. I just want to focus on the S&P, or excuse me, the ES right now, and the light gray is the overnight session in the futures, and this was today's session, and this was yesterday's session. So yesterday, rally right up to our voodoo snow line, that white line there, and last night over it, under it, just back and forth like a snake wrapped around it. And right, I guess about there was when the FOMC minutes were released, and we got a little slam down, a little rip higher, and higher, and we're off to the races, and everything's great. And I always watch this with just amazement. And, I'm like, you guys already know what this said. This is from June meeting, right? But, the market pushes it and pulls it and all that kind of stuff, right? And I honestly don't know if it's algorithms or what, but basically the FOMC minutes said that the Fed is going to get tough about fighting inflation and all that kind of same stuff they said at the last Fed meeting, right? So anyway, we got this pretty good rip up here to the upper end, 38.75. I thought we might get 3900. I was watching that. Oops, 3900 up here, and then we just failed right into the close and came back down pretty hard into the close. And that is exactly how you want to play this market. Whenever you get the big rips higher, you want to fade them. And let me show you. So this is a 1-year chart on the ES, and this is what we've been doing all year long. You see this downtrend? I mean, we had one here too, and we kind of broke the channel there momentarily with this. That was a crazy run. You guys remember that? I think it was like 500 points or something. Still, some of this stuff just makes you scratch your head and go, that was a huge run. But in this, we're in an upward trending market. We get a pullback and then a big run higher. Here we're down. You get this big rip higher, and then it just starts free falling. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And this trend should probably continue, I would think, to the downside. So every time we get a move up here, you want to fade it, and that goes to, really to the day trade side as well. That's exactly what happened today. And nothing works all the time, but that's what I've been doing, and it's been working all year. Fingers crossed. I'm still up pretty good for the year, but it's just not been not been an easy market to trade. So if we look at this, these are voodoo lines, and this is our tree line. This is the snow line, the white line, snow line. I was telling you we were all over. Now we could bounce up into here. I think this will be a big resistance point. If we do clear that, I think this will be a big resistance point to try to get through. And I think we fail here, or if we don't, I think we fail here and start coming back down. But I mentioned earlier that a lot of things are coming up in the next couple of weeks to really be aware of. Next week on Wednesday, we have CPI. It's a big economic release. The date is 8:30 next Wednesday. It's July 13th. Yeah. Then we got PPI on the 14th, on Thursday. And by the way, this Friday we got payroll. So all that is going to be further data points that the Fed is going to look at to make decisions going forward, and all that kind of stuff. And then we fast forward a couple of weeks. We've got another Fed meeting on July the 27th, I believe. Let me look. Yes, the 27th right there. So a lot. We got Friday payrolls. We got CPI on 13th, PPI on 14th. This is the week when earnings officially start. So we'll start seeing all the big tech and all that kind of stuff report. Then, on the 27th, we've got the next Fed meeting. So, buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. And again, I usually have a pretty good feel for the market, but right now we could go higher, we could go lower. I think even if we do go higher, I'll fade it, and we still will ultimately go lower. Let me show you this on one more time frame here. And again, this is just the ES. It's easier to focus on the market like the ES. Or we could look at the NASDAQ. It's about the same. But again, here, these are those same levels I was looking at. There is your fire line, snow line, tree line. That's the strongest level here. So that could be a magnet that pulls us up there. But again, I don't think we get past that. Even if we get to it, I don't know if we get to it. We failed on the snow line last time right there. So we probably get rejected here. Come back down, and depending if the data is good, and things start to turn around, maybe we do start working our way back up here. Maybe. I don't think it's that likely, but I think it's more likely we go lower. But remember, we got earnings, so all these companies, they're going to come out and report that things are great and it's never been better, or are they going to say fuel prices are causing problems for us, supply chains are causing problems for us, labor shortages, problems for us, all that kind of stuff. I think that's more likely. So I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. So, but again, and I know I kind of sound the same. I've been saying the same thing over and over, but this is not, sounds all bad and gloom and doom and all that kind of stuff, but this is you can make some money pretty quickly in this market if you're trading it. And so if you are not trading it, come join us in the rooms at Simpler, the main room. You can join me in my room, the bias room, and we do this every day. So, again, I wish I had something, really earth-shattering I could tell you, but I can just tell you to be careful, and on these rips higher, be ready to fade them on the downside. If you've got stock, for example, positions that you've got any profit in, I would consider even taking profit and maybe going to some cash. This is not bargain buying time yet. We're not there yet. So anyway, I hope that helps. Hope it makes sense. And again, join us in the main room or in the bias room if you want to see this in real time and with real money. And that's what we do all day. So thanks for your time, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Take care.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me